3 years after the Trump administration tried to rescind the DACA program, it has been fully reinstated. Really a sigh of relief for dreamers desperate now for a pathway to citizenship. NBC4's Cadiz Klemack talked to one DACA recipient who says he has dedicated his life to serving the public in a country he says has not fully accepted him.
Some would say that I shouldn't be here, right, in this role.
Fernando Navarrete, a field deputy for LA City Councilman Joe Buscaino in the Wilmington area.
The idea is to get really neighbors to take ownership of where they live.
He is the councilman when the councilman can't be present.
Working for essentially the same government that hasn't given me a permanent status in this country, so it's a little bit of an irony.
When I look at Fernando, he's not a number or a statistic.
Fernando came to the U.S. with his parents when he was 5. He's lived in Wilmington ever since.
Went to elementary school here, all the way to middle school, high school, college, and even now in grad school, I've made a life here. L.A.
is his home. The son of a street vendor, he takes pride in being both Mexican and American. A monarch butterfly tattooed on his calf reminds him of his migration. The word dreamer across his forearm reminds him he's one of 11 million seeking the American dream.
Most immigrants just want to make a life, want to make a living, want to take care of their families and put food on the table.
When the Trump administration rescinded the DACA program, Navarrete says he felt the shadows he once lived in start to envelop him again.
I had purchased a car finally. I had established credit of some form. You know, I was already in the process of applying for grad school, so to hear that it was going to be rescinded was a slap in the face not only for me, but for the rest of my peers.
But now, days before his 32nd birthday, a federal judge forcing the government's hand to return DACA to full function, reiterating the program's importance.
They're just good people who want to do good for our community.
Navarrete's boss applauds the judge's pushback.
Folks like Fernando, they are part of our fabric in our city, part of our culture. They're here to stay, and we're proud of that.
For Navarrete, he says he has more work to do, soon with a master's in public administration.
I want to continue to work in public service, and that is my contribution.
In Wilmington, Cadiz Klemack, NBC4 News.